Hello chaps, it's Thursday the 31st of August and I want to do some honing. I've got some special razors to hone. I'm only going to do 3, but they're very special, one of which has come all the way from Colorado, from a lovely lady, Andy, thank you very much, Andrea Antiques, in Bloomfield, Colorado. Anyway, the other 2 from various sources. I even got a box come in, a nice Puma case from Japan, all the way from Japan. Anyway, I got my eyepiece in. I've been studying the blades. I've already done a little bit of work because this one, which is a beautiful 5/8 Puma, it's a number 81. As you can see, it's even got a little gold panel with best Puma steel. This one had a little tiny couple of nicks in the edge, so I've already gone over this one with my wonderful 3000. Now this stone, the 3K, is a Nanoir. It's a Nanoir Professional. Beautiful stone. So that we've already done. So taken the nicks out, didn't need any more. So a couple of nicks taken out from the front of the blade. I'm now going to go on much finer stones. The tiny little bits of damage have been removed. The other stones are obviously progressively finer. I'm going to go to 20k, but I just thought I'd show you what I was up to first. Main thing is you need a little loop just to study that the edge is okay. After that, you've obviously used this technique, I'm sure all of you. You put the black felt marker on the edge. When you apply it to the stone, you'll see if it's accurately touching. And obviously, you've done the rocking test. I usually use this diamond plate just to make sure that there's no rock. Therefore, the geometry of the blade, so from the spine to the edge, is good. I'm not going to use tape because there's hardly any wear at all on these blades. They're only going to need a touch-up. So, on that happy note, here we go. There's the stones. Yep. So, as I said, this was the only one which needed a little tiny bit of work towards the nose. There's a couple of tiny little nicks in the nose. They're now gone. So I'm going to go now to the 5K. And this is again, it's a Nanoir synthetic. This is just to remove just a few of the scratches imparted from the 3K. I would also, if you study the edge on your blades, as we all do, you'll soon see if there's anything naughty on them, like any corrosion or anything. But all these are very, very nice quality blades. And I'm very, very proud to own these. And shortly, when I've honed them and stropped them, one of which I shall shave with, maybe more than one. Anyway, that is enough on the 5K, just to have harmonised and removed a few. Now this is time for the sacrifice. So here we go. Yes, baby plum tomatoes. We'll make sure. Yep. No. Oh, that's interesting. Ah. Yeah, a little bit more on the heel for this one. I was concentrating very much on the toe, the nose of the razor, because it had the little nicks. So now, let's just do a few gentle strokes and see how many it takes to bring the edge back to tomato skin sliceability. The baby tomatoes, very accurate test. Obviously there are other tests, but I'm not going to go running around trying my damnedest to hang hair test after each stone. That's silly. The other way, of course, draw it across your nail. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. it should bite your nail like that. If it just rolls straight across, you've got no edge. No, it still needs a little tiny bit more. Ooh. The nose is incredibly good because that's the area I concentrated on. I'm never too worried about the heel because it's not that much used. Center of the edge and the nose is used far more. Anyway, this was just to show you my various stones. We're going to go, oh Lord above, I just contaminated two of them. The other thing I'd say is be careful you don't contaminate your stones. What's the point if you've got good stones contaminating them? These, I flatted them already, so they're all ready to go. Assuming I don't mess them up by putting slurry from the 5K. That would be very negligent. Yeah, this isn't a life or death science. But you've spent a lot of money, hopefully, on some good stones. So you want to keep them very pure. I wash my diamond plate quite thoroughly after each stone, just to make sure there's no residual grit. Let's see now. It's coming. A little bit more. I should have perhaps concentrated and done the tomato test on the 3K. I don't want to bore you guys to death. I'm just giving a couple of little, I don't know, notes, if you wish, on how I go about honing. Doesn't mean you have to. I'm sure a lot of you are far more advanced than I am. But I think this series of progressive stones seems to work pretty well, particularly if you go concentrate, as everyone will say, you concentrate on getting to sort of 8K and getting the edge absolutely right for 8K. After that, you're just refining it. Now let's hope this heel has been brought back. Let's find out. Nope. Yes, yeah, 99% there. But why settle for 99%? I'm just going to give a few more strokes, then straight on to the other stones. I'm being a bit naughty. When it comes to coarse stones, I actually don't roll the blade on its spine that you should do. But if you've been doing it long enough, you know, you become quite adept. With the coarser stones, I don't really care. When it comes to the very fine stones, I'm very, very cautious, because if you did make a bloomer and you touch the edge into the stone, you've got to start all over again. Or at least go back at least one stone. There's nothing more delicate than the edge of a razor. Now that surely must be it. I'm certain it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's how you do it. Ooh, sorry, tomato. I'm sure he's been a very good little tomato. He's now been eaten. Anyway, this particular very fine 5/8 Puma is now very, 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 very nice even edge, but only on 5K. So I'll pop that one down. Let's have a look at the others. This is a strange progression, but this little fella is in such good condition. It's only a 4/8 Puma. Doing the test, look, it looked sharp. It's not, it's completely dead, but it appears to have a very, very nice finish on the edge. So hopefully I might be able to get away without putting this one onto 3K. So onwards with the 5K. I'm putting quite a lot of pressure on. The reason being, you're obviously going to cut more. You can see the nice dark swarf on the stone. Always a good sign. If you get a little bit of a rattly, rumbly noise, it's usually because you're hitting on the very extreme little rear of the heel. It's not important, it won't show. Let's say the heel is really something I don't worry too much about anyway. But this is a sweet little razor. It really is excellent condition. It's a trimming razor, but I'm sure a lot of people will be very happy to shave with it. Let's see if it does the tomato. Nope. 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 Right, so rotary strokes. Now, I often prefer rotary strokes. You're covering far more area of stone by doing a circle. Probably twice the amount of doing just purely up and down. Maybe I should have gone on to the 3K first. Naughty me. If this doesn't become a fine edge very quickly, then I'm going to cut the video short, and all I'll do then is I'll revert to the 5/8 Puma, and we'll do a far better job on that. And then out of video range, I'll go back. But trying to do 3 razors exactly correctly, probably not the wisest thing. But then, who cares? Anyway,